Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Karan and his disasters have found a new story today. Karan enjoys finding new hobbies and experimenting with new things. And today's story is about one such new experiment. So let's begin today's story, Swimming Splash. Karan was never known for his athleticism, but that didn't stop him from believing he could be a master diver. He had watched enough Olympic diving clips and countless YouTube tutorials to convince himself that he could execute the perfect dive. How hard could it be? One scorching summer afternoon, Karan and his friends went to the public pool. The water shimmered under the sun, and the scent of sunscreen and chlorine filled the air. As they splashed around, they noticed a group of skilled swimmers executing perfect dives from the high board. Graceful flips, seamless water entries, every move looked effortless. Karan watched in awe, nodding to himself, if they could do it, so could he. "I've got this," he announced confidently, puffing out his chest. His friends, having witnessed enough of his past athletic endeavors, exchanged skeptical glances. "You sure about that?" Rohan asked, barely concealing his grin. "Absolutely," Karan said, already climbing the ladder with unshakable determination. At the top, standing on the edge of the diving board, Karan's confidence wavered slightly. The pool suddenly looked much further away than it had looked from below. He gulped, his legs feeling wobbly. To calm himself, he tried to recall the diving techniques he had seen online. Arms out, knees bent, push off, simple. Or so he thought. Taking a deep breath, he bent his knees and launched himself into the air. The plan was to execute a flawless swan dive. The reality was a mid-air panic attack. As soon as he left the board, his mind blanked. Instead of keeping his body streamlined, he flailed widely like a malfunctioning windmill. His legs flopped in one direction, arms in another. His friends gasped, realizing that this was not going according to plan. Then came the impact. Karan hit the water flat on his stomach with a sound so loud it echoed through the entire pool. The slap was deafening, like someone had dropped a heavy suitcase off a rooftop. The entire pool fell silent for a split second, processing what had just happened. Then chaos. Laughter erupted from every corner of the pool area. Kids, parents, even the lifeguard had to bite his lips, keeping himself from laughing out loud. The lifeguard, alarmed but also highly amused, blew his whistle, rushed over. "Are you okay?" he asked, trying and failing to keep a straight face. Karan, gasping for breath and feeling like his entire front had been set on fire, managed a weak thumbs up. Totally meant to do that." His friends howled with laughter. "Dude, you just invented the human pancake," one of them wheezed. For the rest of the summer, Karan was known as Belly Flop Karan. But the embarrassment didn't end there. Over the next few weeks, the story of his legendary flop spread like wildfire. Every time he walked into the pool area, someone would mimic his flailing dive. Strangers would approach him just to say, "Hey, you're that guy?" Parents pointed out towards him to their kids as an example of what not to do. Even the pool staff had started calling him Floppy. Determined to redeem himself, Karan decided he needed a comeback. He couldn't let his aquatic reputation be defined by one bad dive. So, after spending hours secretly practicing in shallow end, which mostly involved jumping in feet first and trying not to trip over his own legs, he made an announcement. One more dive, he declared. This time it'll be perfect. His friends groaned, Oh no, not again. Yes, again, Karan insisted. I will prove myself. And so, the next Saturday, he climbed back up the ladder, determined to erase his floppy title once and for all. He took a deep breath, focused on everything he had learned, and launched himself off the board. This time, he managed to keep his body straight. This time, he actually looked like he knew what he was doing. This time, his swimming trunks decided to betray him. Somewhere between the jump and the water, his trunks decided they had had enough of Karan's antics. They slipped right off, floating away like a tragic piece of seaweed. Karan, now very much aware of her predicament, thrashed wildly trying to retrieve them before anyone noticed. No luck. The pool exploded into laughter even louder than before. The lifeguard had to sit down, holding his stomach from laughing so hard. His friends were rolling on the ground. Someone yelled, Lifeguard, we've got a male mermaid. Karan, now officially the legend of the pool, never attempted to dive again. From that day forward, he made a solemn vow, cannonballs only. I hope you enjoyed this adventure of Karan and his disasters. Do let us know in the comments below. Thank you.